of TVC Breakfast, highlighting the achievements of this government in the past 1 year. And joining us to talk more on this from Abuja is Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Veronica. Good to be here.
Thank you. Now, there's been a mixed bag of emotions and reaction with regards to how this government has performed in the past 1 year when you place it side by side, the 8-point agenda of the president while he was campaigning. But talk to us from the perspective of government, how the journey has been.
Well, thank you for having me once again. I think the journey has been a very challenging one, but one also that desires to take Nigeria to its destination. Recall that when the president came in exactly a year ago, Nigeria has almost lost focus of where it actually is or where it wants to be. The president came on May 29th of last year and began to restore hope of Nigerians. The first thing was that this monster called the fuel subsidy was taken away. You recall that the subsidy was, eating the large chunk of the revenues accruing to the Federation for Nigerians to have good roads, for Nigerians to have functional education, for Nigerians to have hospitals that are really functional, and for the agricultural sector to actually have what it takes to provide food security. So Nigeria began to see hope once again the moment President Bola Tinubu took office on the 29th of May last year. Of course, like I said, it's been challenging. The president didn't expect it to be that smooth. So many tough decisions have had to be taken. Like I say, fuel subsidy had to go. The foreign exchange regime was unified. The insecurity that was almost everywhere was also being addressed and being tackled. Security agencies were being charged with new tasks of ensuring that our country remains very safe. Of course, we know that we still have challenges in that regard, but you agree with me that significantly security has been restored, largely in most parts of this country, especially in the northeastern part, in the northwestern part, and even some parts of the south where we had issues of kidnappings and all that. Now, has it been that, do we say that we have gone to the desired destination? No, but we are on the way. Government is focused. The President Bola Tinubu is focused. All his appointees are focused in that direction. And we know that very soon the kind of prosperity that the President has promised Nigerians is already in the horizon. The state governors, the subnationals are having more funds, for example, just like the federal government at its disposal to embark on a lot of projects. Almost in all parts of the country, governors are turning their cities and towns into construction sites. The agricultural sector is being revamped. We are now, for the first time, seeing dry season farming taking its rightful place in this country. In parts of this country, for example, in Jigawa, in Kebbi, and in other parts, you can go to the farm 3 times a year, meaning that we no longer depend on rain-fed agriculture for that. You also see the policies of government, for example, in the education sector. Students and parents are now having a sigh of relief because they are now feeling that. Everyone that desires to go to school will go to school. Like the president has said, no one is going to be left out of school because his parents or guardian is unable to pay for his school fees, courtesy of the new revamped students' loan fund. The consumer credit is also being established. So many things are happening. Nigeria is on the right track. Of course, like I said, it's not going to be an easy ride. Everyone knows that. The president is very clear about that. He has always likened to our situation to a woman who is in labor, who, of course, will feel that the world was going to calm down. But as soon as delivery is taken, the woman begins to smile again and hopes to have another baby. I think that Nigeria is on the right track. I think that Nigeria is taking its rightful place. Everywhere you go, home and abroad, Nigeria is being held once again. Look at the diplomatic shuttles that the president has embarked upon. He's been to all parts of the world, and everywhere you go, the new darling of the world is Nigeria. Everybody wants to see the new direction that Nigeria is going. Investors are beginning to come back. Only recently, we heard from the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment that over $30 billion of new investment has come into the country. We are seeing what is happening in the health sector. Only recently also, the Minister of Health has assured Nigerians that about 10 tertiary health facilities are being built around this country. Now, all these things are happening. These things were almost like a mirage, almost just a year ago. Nigeria is coming back. Nigeria is taking its rightful place. And I think that we are on the right journey. And we call on everyone to support Mr. President, to support this administration, irrespective of what your beliefs are, in terms of political affiliation or whatever your interest is. Nigeria is on the right track. Nigeria is taking a rightful place. And I think that we're going in the right direction.